Kung gusto nyo magpa-shoutout mga karibil, ito comment nyo, pa-shoutout karibil at si Jomel Castulo. Please subscribe nyo ako sa iba ko pang YouTube channel, nandyan sa baba yung link. At please follow nyo ako sa iba ko pang social media account ko, nandyan din sa baba yung link, lalo na sa TikTok ko. Yun lang, thank you.
Final victory against Chicago. LeBron spent a lot of time on Derrick Rose in the fourth quarters and really shut Rose down.
Well, he's a first-team all-defense performer, Steve, and that says it all. I mean, if you need proof, there's plenty of them on the highlight reels. Dynamic chase-down blocks that he's kind of perfected, flying in from behind to
what's up kung sa mga kaibigs minute ng Stoner.
That's his athleticism and his tenacity on full display at the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Westbrook. It back in the pass to Perkins. Good on the shot.
They got the ball into the ideal position, and he didn't flub to finish that time, guys.
G-H-W-X. Ako sa mga kaibigan, wala tayong controller. Hindi ko alam kung paano magpasa, mag-shoot, makbo.
And guys, you know the story. Eric Spoelstra, coach of the Heat, a guy who worked his way from the ground up with this organization. I mean, from video coordinator to advanced scout, assistant.
Tignan natin kung anong controls. Keyboard mouse. Ito ang keyboard mouse. Ay, comma, period, right shift, shoot, slash. Okay, game.
Coach, then director of scouting over 13 years.
Comma,
finally becomes the head coach and has shown himself to be very much a good fit for that position.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. Defending Kevin Durant is one of their focal points in this matchup. He told me that Durant gives defenders problems because he can pull up and shoot at any time from any distance. He said usually you can try and funnel and trap a player, but with Kevin, there isn't really a way to force him out of his range.
Bro, anong ginawa mo?
Bosch misses.
And, you know, going back to Eric Spoelstra, what a job he's done over the last couple of years with all of that pressure after the acquisition of LeBron James. So much scrutiny, criticism.
Oh my God, 3 points!
The guys were playing its best when they needed to be playing their best, and they were able to capture that championship a year ago. What a run.
Here's Westbrook. He knocking down the tray. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Westbrook. Durant's got 5.
Boy, they answered that three-pointer right now. It is raining threes in here now, boys.
Wade outside. This one for 3. And Westbrook pulls it down.
Tingnan natin kung anong controls ulit. Dito sa controls mga kalibili. Control set up sama. Caps lock. Left shift. Left control.
Thunder have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And finished off by Perkins.
Magpalit ng karakter, nakakalimutan.
The Heat have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Back to LeBron, stolen by Durant. Down low. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
Well, better safe than sorry. I mean, you got to be sure when you're in traffic.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Sprite. And here are the Heat now, trailing here by 8. Wade, defended by Ibaka. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Chalmers, and again, it's the Heat missing.
Slow start here, just 1 for 5 to begin the game.
Here's Westbrook, and that one's good.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to...
Pasok lahat yung minaan ng kalaban eh. Wait lang. Hindi ni config yung controller eh. May controller lang ako eh. Okay. Hop step, period. Pass, comma, post up. Ano yung post up?
Start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
Wala nang intro. Ang game na to.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
Well, you can see it happening. You knew the Thunder were poised for a deep playoff run last year after coming up short to the Mavericks in 2011. They made quick work of them in the first round last year.
Here's LeBron, and the shot is good.
And you can just see what his offense means to this team. I mean, it's obvious. They really rely on him to score the basketball.
Looking back on that series, Clark, it was a bit of a statement from the Thunder to go out and sweep the defending champions. They had a couple close games in there, but to do it in Dallas, I thought, with a Game 4 series-clinching win, was pretty impressive. I know, Steve, you thought so as well.
Oh, no question. And then, of course, they followed that up by beating the Lakers and then San Antonio before finally losing to Miami in the finals. So you look at that murderer's row of opponents that they had to face in the playoffs, and to win 3 series, pretty remarkable.
The Heat trail by 8. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. Over Collison. LeBron James again. LeBron's now got his second basket of the game. Westbrook against Chalmers. Outside Westbrook. There's the bucket. Good.
Right from the get-go, they've been shooting the ball extremely well.
Well, I think it's a matter of just continuing to knock down shots like that. They'll get the W here, no question about it.
You know, you look at how dominant Russell Westbrook is statistically in just about every facet of the game. The scary part is he's still learning how to play point guard. You know, he was a 2-guard at UCLA, and really kind of a combo guard his first year in the league, but he's handling the ball and distributing and doing a better job than before. You know what I love about Durant, Kevin, is the fact that he can be cruising along and then all of a sudden he'll just kick it into high gear. You know, he gets his points quietly at times because it comes so effortlessly. But when the game's on the line, he can get hot and just bury you.
Steve, if you were just going to dream up a score, a machine-like video game-like score, KD, Kevin Durant is what you would come up with. Long, lean, can shoot it deep, ball skills, and the attitude and aggressiveness of a late-game closer.
Talk about Westbrook's upside, still in his early 20s. He's yet to even enter his prime. And the kid has expanded his game each and every season.
And that's what I like about him. I know he's had some critics, and some of the criticism is justified, but it's over the top in many cases. And you've got to keep in mind the big picture. This is a young, developing point guard who has already accomplished an awful lot and what I think is going to be an all-NBA type career.
Haslam dishes to Allen. Now Haslam inside, stolen by Durant. And here we go. Maynard's got it. The fast break chance. Durant, the pass to Jones. Back to Durant. The feed to Maynard. No good with the wing jumper. Now Haslam. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Lewis with the 3.
Sayang.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Thunder out in front, up 10. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, Steve, Clark, what do you think?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint. You know, the Miami Heat are relatively young as a team in terms of NBA history. Joined the league in 1988, but really hit the ground running and have been a force in the East since they became part of the league.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Scott Brooks has out there. Maynard is out there with Harden. And it's Ibaka. And it's Cook in at the small forward. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Guys, as you know, this Oklahoma City Thunder team made it all the way to the finals last year. A great achievement for a team so young. And of course, they still have plenty of room to grow. One big area is improving their passing. Last season, they were dead last in the league in assists. a lot of one-on-one basketball making up their offense. Forward Nick Collison said, "What's going to make us an elite team is being able to play together and share the basketball. I think the higher we go in that statistic will be good for us. Being able to get more wins in a tough playoff
Tara,
series
LeBron.
when the defense is really good.
Let's go,
We have to
LeBron.
be able to move the ball, and that's what we have to focus on. Kevin, they're trying to make a move in that
Let's go,
direction."
Of
LeBron.
course, we saw that in San Antonio in that series. It almost seemed like they started to incorporate some of the Spurs' great passing into their offense. Just getting better. Harden, no what? And Miami the other way now. Bosch kicks to Haslam.
LeBron!
Paint.
Shoot!
And
Shoot! Bakit mo out of bounds?
Goes out of bounds.
Okay na yung movement ko
With
eh.
some changes. Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Haslam.
Okay na sana
And
yung
it's Chalmers in for Ray Allen. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Kendrick Perkins, he's checked in for Collison. Jones comes in for Serge Ibaka. Daquan Cook's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Maynard in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here is Harden. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Jones with it. He's picked up by LeBron. On the basket by Jones. Timeout called, the Heat.
I just got to say this. I mean, the Thunder fans have really been spoiled since the team moved to Oklahoma City. 4 years in, and they've made the playoffs in all but the first season.
The Heat shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Cole dishes to Lewis, takes a three, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Tabo Cephalosha has checked in for Daquan Cook. The Thunder leading by 16. Harden outside. Back to Perkins. That's good. Perkins got 6. Back to Oklahoma City. Made the playoffs. Gone deep more often than not. And talk about winning over a city when they relocated Steve from Seattle. They have done that and more.
Well, that city has really embraced the franchise, Kevin, and it helps when you've got guys like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, who are not only phenomenal players to watch,
LeBron
but really
James!
good people who the community can embrace. So I think the love affair between the team and the community is going to last a long time.
Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Harden. Another miss by Harden.
Nakahul.
That's a bad
Chalmers.
miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a
Pasa natin doon sa isa.
when he has such
Pasa natin dito sa isa. Shoot! Ay!
And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll
Wala
shoot
akong
2.
foul. Bisa ka eh, may no.
And along with the rest of his Heat teammates, Chris Bosh
Dunk
has
na yun
earned
eh.
his share of criticism.
Dunk na yun.
People
Alam mo
knock
yun.
him for not being aggressive enough offensively or rebounding enough. But, you know, it can be a challenge to try to blend all those different players into one team. I think Bosh has been a really nice addition for the Heat.
And Steve, for Chris Bosh, one thing he has said offensively is he doesn't like missing shots. He said, I can make 3 in a row, and then if I miss 2 in a row, I feel like I'm blowing it. What do you think?
Well, I like that attitude of
Sa amin na naman yung ano,
perfection.
bola.
Makes the really good players great. I mean, you know, that's really not the mentality of big-time scorers in the league, but based on where Bosh is and who he's playing with, that's fine. I think it works.
Serge Ibaka checked in for Kendrick Perkins.
Harden.
Dito na ako.
Harden.
Here is Harden. Defense right on. Ibaka sets the pick for Harden. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That's his first foul.
Ano, foul ako.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Poked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
No skill
Kevin,
mo.
the Heat's Mario Chalmers grew up in a tight-knit family. They followed him during his playing career, from Alaska to Kansas and now to the sunny shores of Miami. His father is his manager, and growing up was his basketball coach and his trainer. They used to get into heated one-on-one matchups, and Chalmers said he finally beat his dad when he was about 12 years old, saying, I changed inside that
Tapos
day.
makashoot naman tayo ng isa kahit naman isa
Because
lang.
of that, I knew I could beat anybody. I I haven't had doubts since. Never. Not once. A confident young man.
James.
Thanks, Doris.
Bang.
That confidence has certainly served him well.
The big thing in Miami is just the expectation. Ever since they held that press conference,
Pero
they were
napaling
gonna
pa yung
win
counted.
not 5, not 6,
So,
not 7.
ano,
NBA
magpiprito
championship.
tayo. Let's go!
They put a target on their backs, and now they have to live with those expectations year in and year out. It's not easy.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. Free throw good, LeBron. Well, Steve, going back to the year before last, when they lost to the Mavericks in the finals, it seemed to sort of shake them out of the honeymoon period, and they took last season a bit more seriously, I thought.
Yeah, there was definitely a sense of them being more on a mission last year. The focus and intensity was there from the start.
Nako, sa hanggang dito na lang mga kabil.
They were
Sana
finally
naging
able
kontabili
to
ka
bring
sana
that
ito ng demo.
coveted
Please like, comment, and please share, subscribe. Tapos sa notification bell para lagi kayong updated sa mga binapit namin ng mga kabil.
Westbrook's checked in.
God bless, ingat, boss, right, bye. Oh, yun ba ng headset.